Hello Elucidat users and welcome to this Level 2 video on project structure. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up a menu and use it to branch off to different topics in your project. Before we jump into Elucidat, I wanted to show you a few visual examples of what can be achieved with the out-of-the-box page types. So these are all using the menu page types in Elucidat. The top two and the bottom one on the left are using an image grid page type, which allows you to add an image and a text label for each topic in your module. And you can see from these three examples that you can achieve some quite different layouts by controlling how many items appear per row and what size they appear at. The bottom two on the right are using an image explorer menu type, and that allows you to have a very visual background image, and you can position the menu buttons over the top of the image. With each of these different page types, you have the option of whether you include descriptions of what your topic entails, so your learners can see what's coming up before they choose where to go. So the bottom two on the left show how to either add an overlay description on the image grid or a pop-up description on the image explorer, and you can make that choice when choosing which page type to add in Elucidat. So I'm now going to open up my project and I'm going to show you how to add a menu. So this is a module I've previously got set up, and if I go up to the project structure here, you can see that it's a very linear structure at the moment. I have each of my topics appearing, but there's no branching in there at the moment, and that's what I want to achieve with my menu. To add a menu page, I can go up to New Page here, give my page a name and select a page type. And menus can be found under Link/Menu. And within here you'll see the different groups of page types, Image Explorer and Image Grid, and the options of whether you want to have a description or no description. So I'm going to choose to add an image grid, and I've actually already added one to this project. So I'm going to jump to my next page where my menu has been set up. And what I've done here, I've already set up the content, so I've added some introduction text, I've added images and text to each of these topics, and we show you how to edit the content on your page in one of the Level 1 videos on editing text and images. So now this has been set up to look how I want it to look, I just need to link off to the topics. To do that, you can select the whole image card on this image grid menu and select the link button below. And this will allow you to choose where to link to. So I'm going to choose a link to a page in the project because I'm linking within my project. Under here, I can select which page to link to. So this one will link off to topic 1. And I can then apply that approach across all these different topics. So topic 2 for this one, and then the third one. Link to topic 3. If I save that and then jump into my project structure view again, you can see the effect that's had on my project. I now have my menu page and each of the topics are given equal hierarchy. They're all branching off from that main menu. So that gives my learners the choice of where they choose to go. If I want to change how this page looks visually, so for example if I added in a fourth topic and I had 4 items on the list, you can see they start to stack vertically. But you can actually choose using the variations control on the image grid sort of container how many items you want to appear per row. So this is to achieve those different visual effects that I showed at the beginning of this video. So I can choose to have 4 items per row, so they fit really neatly on one row, or make them a bit bigger and have 2 items per row. So it's a really quick switch of the button to choose how you want those layouts to look. So that's how to set up a menu with links to make your module a branched module. You would use a similar approach with all the different menu page types. So with the Image Explorer, you'd apply the links to the individual buttons and you could set it up in the exact same way. Before we go, we've got 3 top tips on setting up a menu. Firstly, explore the different menu types available within Elucidat to work out which one would be best for your project and your content. and maybe try out some of the different menu page types with description fields so you know how each of them will perform and which one will be best for you. Secondly, use variations to control how the layout looks, so that's particularly relevant to the image grid menu where you can choose how many items appear per row. And thirdly, take a look at the project structure view that will allow you to check your branching, especially if you have a project diagram that you've created at the beginning of your project to map things out. You can check that everything's mapped out in the same way in Elucidat. Thanks for viewing this video on project structure. In the next video, we'll look at how to divide your content into chapters and the benefits of doing that.